The confirmation and endorsement or otherwise of chief executive nominees for Metropolitan, Municipal and District Assemblies MMDAs in the Greater Accra region has commenced in some municipalities within the region. Assembly members in the Ablekuma West and Okaikwe North municipalities on Monday and Tuesday respectively unanimously endorsed the nominees for their municipal assemblies. The nominees were George Serye as MCE for Ablekuma West and Ni Anai Boy Lai for the Okaikwe North Municipal Assembly. The nominees managed to garner 100% votes after the voting, which was supervised by officials from the Electoral Commission. The Greater Accra Regional Minister Henry Korte, as well as officials of the governing New Patriotic Party, were on hand to support the exercise. The exercise was in line with Article 243, subsection 1 of the 1992 Constitution and Section 20, subsection 1 of the Local Governance Act 2016, Act 936, which stipulates that all MMDCEs should be appointed by the President and approved by not less than 2/3 majority of Assembly members. In separate addresses, the regional minister asked the MCEs to work assiduously to rid their jurisdictions of indiscipline. He said the mandate of the assemblies was to ensure that residents had access to much-needed services and enhance development. Mr. Korte, who is also the NPP Member of Parliament for Ayawaso Central, urged the MCEs to act urgently in confronting the challenges in their respective jurisdictions.
Odwene ne man ho owo ne mma ho abadaye se yesi enso che oto mu a onumu anasa adwua na obuato ampa ache na emom no hwe de ye hu ya che se ye papa nomination no enkrofo so biye ene yakọ Ayawaso Central yenya 100%, yakọ Koliklote yenya 100%, yaba Ablekuma West yenya 100%. 100% no nye obi si on tukura o obi a oya assembly member no wato aba 100 which let's assembly members no sabio nipa president yi no oma ye so mo ne be ye djuba ye da assembly members no so ase se omo de ose ayoyo aka de da ye nim yesre otwedi ampon yankopon se efi o tran susu ko no oma nkunimdie enye ye dia ave mejina kwenya so yede asida bema ye MP Honorable Dr. Zenato Rollins Koliklote onususu ede ne hu bejimu oni ni members kasae se Ghana maya de ne ye assembly ade se mpuntu beba no obi anto aba ampa so mato entimi akwenya we susu esre MPs na aka ni nyina woya wo benkum woya wo nifa se ye pese enkran tumpon enti ye mmomodere na enipa president yi no ye nto aba ma no na ye nkofom ye nkoye adwuma na enkran enye krabahwe na ye nyina ye ntrum bi.
The newly confirmed MCE for Ablekuma West, Mr. George Bray, was thankful to the President for the opportunity and pledged to work with all members of the Assembly to bring development to the municipality.
Niabruni beka vote of confidence. Emma eduma many of my over the last 2.5 years. Sebe and so many anke bia anka omo I am this full as a 100% vote, you know. Until me find say eduma my so far and so many na omo pese me to aso. Mampeni yesi se penin anasa abrewache wedware no sisi no ho you can say omampanyi ache nanso sa wohwe senior Greater Accra you start 100% na ekoso na na say omampanyi consultations o ka so ye no eso abamfa so pa esan say sebe assembly members ni nyina so kire say omampanyi ni ode omobile no ye ni so nti meda omampani asini dikan say onya sa confidence ni me party for no ne amanfo ye de kura na still o say to aso na eduma pa no meda na se no madama assembly members so ase pa na mede asida etwa to a kese pa so ama me MP esan say sebe man pass na so anye a yentumi shego Sana no so ma me pass na se me so man ya yentumi shegu ntimi de aseda kese so be ma me MP esa se me ma ne pass na oje na me komanim na me hia pass no so pass ma me yetumi eye eduma na ma ne kokama.
Honorable Boylai, who was renominated by the president for the Okaikwe North Municipality after serving the municipality in his first term, in his acceptance speech said his unanimous endorsement was a vote of confidence in him and a motivation to work harder in the interest of the people of Okaikwe North Municipality.
4 years Juma omushe dia wuye se dia wuni omuti relationship a ewo uni omuntem na de no ma hweso e di ahyewen munyam sebi anka mi obi a mi yomu bibia sebi mi nipa nti no matter what no I may have stepped on 1 or 2 toes. Omuntimi use to measure my ability to work. Ombeshe no my evaluate I should say is it something to punish a person and answer bibisa. Ni nyina mono omunyina feel say I should continue the work. Nti munyamhye na Minister Bonsu said we'll continue to live in peace.
He thanked President Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo for the Yana and his continuous confidence in him and promised not to disappoint him as the municipal chief executive in his next term of office in the Okaikwe North Municipal Assembly.
Oh, I'm paying the Nasidani the Yasun because watime over 30 million people are. Watime amawe jumawe obia fata se obetime aye jumawe wa yiwe free mu se be ye no ono ne nasida ne de just gangantua enu nti no medanasi se ni tenure in 8 years as president no misumi din kan ni appointees ho.
He said the security of the municipality is very paramount and they will make sure the security situation issues in the municipality will be improved to enhance the protection of the municipality. At the Yawasa Central Municipal Assembly, the event erupted into joy when the EC announced the results of the voting exercise, sending the members in jubilation for the confirmed MCE. The Baba Sariki Foundation, a non-governmental organization founded by the Chief of Medina, Alhaji Baba Sariki Seidu, has received massive commendation and praise from a section of the Medina community for his benevolent and philanthropic works for the community. The foundation, since its inception in 2019, has provided support to the people of Medina and its environs. The foundation has over the years put together free health screening, free vacation classes, cleanup exercises, free health education to the KIAs, and the distribution of sanitary towels to the needy and vulnerable, among others. These commendations were made during a graduation ceremony at the Lasutek Beauty Parlor, a vocational training center at Medina in the Greater Accra region, where as part of the foundation's humanitarian services, sponsored and provided support for Hidayah Suleiman to undergo skills training in cosmetics and makeup. Hidayah Suleiman previously was an unemployed, energetic young lady who needed help to acquire the skills to be self-employed. Hidayah Suleiman, for her part, was full of praise for her benefactor, Baba Sariki, and promised to put the skills acquired to good use. Some well-wishers who attended the graduation ceremony also shared their thoughts on the activities of the foundation.
My name is Alhaji Idris Dick Hollison. I'm the General Secretary, 47 Chiefs under the Medina Chief. Baba Sariki Foundation is a foundation formed about 2 years back. The main objective is to help educate the young ones in Medina to start with, and then if the much needed support to even extend it outside Medina comes, yes, we do that. But it's to help educate the children. Chief was informed that one of the members of the Baba Sariki Foundation was passing out among some 6 others. And the chief found it expedient to let one chief and myself, the General Secretary Committee of 47 chiefs under the Medina chief, represent him here at the function, is to appreciate the nicety of the lady Idaya, who is a member of the Baba Serye Foundation. In fact, the Medina chief, for all you know, respects any little person's involvement to help in the progress of Medina. Baba Serye Foundation wants to train the young ones who will be who are our future leaders. We groom them to the best of their ability, because of course you cannot groom a carpenter into a fitter. So then we groom them to the best of their ability, so they select their talents of which they are capable of and die with the consciousness that they have done their best.
My name is Hadia Sanamako Alidu. I'm a member of the Baba Serye Foundation. The foundation supported a lady called Idaya. There were about 10 trainees. But of course, you know, young days of today, we want money quicker instead of having patience to go through life. But Idaya is one person that is very humble. Actually, I was introduced to her by Madam Bliss and Haja Rubia, our founder and promoter as well. And in fact, meeting her was marvelous. It was not easy to turn my back on her. She's so humble, and you could see that she's so dedicated and committed to go through the training. So in fact, as we all know what Baba Serye Foundation does, we are into training, advocacy, health and education. So we thought it wise that why not give her the backing for her to go through. The love he has for his community and the environment at large. And to also show love to his daughter, his dear daughter, who has shown him that he is not going to let his support go down by going through the test, and that is Idaya Suleiman. So for this reason, we are here together with the team to support the young lady who has proved to the test of time to also find a living for herself.
My name is Bliss Sosuhono. I happen to be a member of the Baba Serye Foundation, and actually we were all brought up in this community. I believe makeups is also a good thing. I have a friend, we did our masters together. She did this course for 6 months, and she's out there despite her masters. She's into makeups. I also have a plan of going into it, but I also have my plan is about this decoration thing. And I want to give advice to the Medina youth that they should look at some of us. I've risen high to be the national woman organizer of a political party. We are all females. Medina is a community that if you don't take time, you go wayward. But they should look at some of us and take some of us an example and move high. So I said, the chief of Medina, God bless you so much. He's not a person who discriminates at all. He's for both Christians and Muslims. So I said, Baba Serye, may God grant you good health and long life.
The Minister of Lands and Natural Resources, Samuel Abujinapo, says government is in the process of rolling out a new policy on property rates for appropriate rates to be charged on every structure. He said the process required multi-sectorial efforts and that his ministry will collaborate with the Ministry of Local Government and Rural Development to promulgate a legislative instrument that would ensure that land was considered a vital ingredient in evaluating the value of any property in the country. Mr. Jinapo announced this in Accra on Tuesday when the management of the Lands Commission updated the media on its digital transformation program to ensure efficient delivery of land services.
The current law, which regulates property rates, has said that you cannot include land as a variant or as an ingredient for valuation. And so if somebody has a property in Nima and another has a property, I don't know, I won't mention, but somewhere else, Trasako, wherever, you value the property based on the structure and not the value of the land. And so the value of the land is completely discounted It doesn't get into the valuation. And government think that is very inequitable and unfair. So I'm in the process of triggering the mandate or jurisdiction of the Minister for Local Government, who has the legal mandate to promulgate an LI which will get land as an ingredient or a factor of valuation.
Additionally announced, a committee was set up to take inventory of all state-acquired lands and ensure that all vested lands were protected from encroachment. So far, with support from the German Development Corporation, GIZ, the Lands Commission has completed the appraisal of property rates of 75 Metropolitan, Municipal and District Assemblies, MMDAs nationwide. Mr. Jinapor expressed government's commitment to reforming the land administration system in the country by leveraging on technology to digitize all land records for efficient delivery.
From 2017 to date, the government of President Akufo-Addo has been putting in place a lot of measures and taking bold decisions to reform land administration in our country and make land administration efficient, effective, and anchored on integrity and transparent, and in a manner that serves the good people of this country. So a lot of measures is being undertaken, but a good number of them have now gotten to the stage where we think it's important we update the country. We're now taking far-reaching reforms and measures when it comes to land administration. Since 1974, the last spatial mapping we had as a country was as far back as 1974. So we do not even have the contours of landed property in our country, so that the Lands Commission itself doesn't have a record of the various lands across our country, the demarcations, the sizes, and so on and so forth. And the impact of it, the implications of it are varied and enormous. Just this morning, the Vice President chaired a meeting in trying to come to grips with matters of the whole digital system of our country, digitizing the economy. And it became very evident that if we are not able to digitize the records of the Lands Commission and we do not have a proper spatial mapping which is fit for purpose, all of that digitization across the spectrum of our economy will be impossible. It became very glaring in our faces. And this is one of the things we are seeking to do, which is the whole digitization program, digitizing and digitalizing the records of Lands Commission and the work of Lands Commission to make the Lands Commission up to speed and bring it up to speed and make it fit for purpose.
The minister said government would work with the private sector in that endeavor and was of the belief that by the first quarter of next year, all the digitization interventions rolled out by the commission will take shape. Mr. James Datson, Acting Executive Secretary of the Lands Commission, in a presentation on the various reforms ongoing at the Commission, said it was working hard to address the myriad of challenges facing land administration in the country. In that regard, he said the Commission was putting measures in place to improve the mapping and spatial data, production of digitized-based maps for accurate data collection, and establishing a national spatial data infrastructure to ensure that the agencies that required land data had a reference point, as well as ensuring that all manual land records were transmitted into a digital one. He said so far, 10% of the manual land records in the Greater Accra region had been digitized. The Executive Secretary added that efforts were ongoing to decentralize land service delivery by opening district offices across the country. To achieve the Commission's digitization agenda, he said it intended to build the capacity of its staff and improve corporate governance culture, saying that digitization and modernization of land administration was a catalyst for developing all sectors of the Ghanaian economy.
First of all, as the much talked about digitization and automation of land administration services. In the recent past, the Lands Commission has operated mostly in a manual environment. But when we started the land administration project, especially under LAP Phase 2, the Commission developed the Ghana Enterprise Land Information System, GELIS, as a foundation for a complete automation of land service delivery nationwide. So far, 10% % of data in the Greater Accra region has been scanned and digitized. This consists of 4 registration districts, District 01, 03, 19, and 20. And containing these districts are Apenkwa, Abekamalam, Kaneshi, Ubuashi, Circle, District 03, 37 area, Laboni, Cantonment, Ridge, Accra Central, District 19, East Legon, Motorway, Santo, and then 20, Afienya, Dawenya, Mimpasem, and Apollonia.
Two districts in the northern region, Nantong and Saboba, on Monday confirmed and endorsed the president's nominees for the position of district chief executives in their respective districts. The nominees, who made the list of names submitted by President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, achieved the full and overwhelming support of their respective assemblies. At Nantong, President Akufo-Addo's nominee, Honorable Abdullahi Muqtada, was confirmed as the Chief Executive Officer for the Nantong District in the Northern Region by the Electoral Commission on Monday. Honorable Abdullahi Muqtada, at the end of the polls, secured 26 votes, representing 100% of the votes. The Nantong Assembly has 27 members, 20 elected Assembly members with 7 government appointees. In his acceptance speech, Abdullahi Muqtada called on residents of the area to protect the peace of the area jealously for fast development of the district. He appealed to the assembly members and opinion leaders in the district to give him the needed support for him to bridge the gap between the area and other districts in the country. He assured the district of his readiness to work with the Member of Parliament for the area. Honorable Abdullahi further thanked the President and members of the Assembly for reposing such confidence in him.
Let me sincerely give thanks and praises to the Almighty Allah for a successful confirmation exercise. Regional Minister, I would through you humbly extend my profound gratitude to the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, for reposing confidence in me. The news of my nomination was humbling and as well exciting. Our honorable Assembly members, ladies and gentlemen, development is a product of peace and unity. Let us jealously guard and protect the peace we enjoy and unite to pursue our common development agenda. As a former Assembly member, I do know the successful execution of works of the Assembly largely depends on the collective efforts of the various Assembly members and the broader consultation with relevant stakeholders. While I avail myself to wise counsel and broader consultation, I look forward to harnessing your synergy. Our district, inarguably, is the youngest and smallest of all the districts in Northern Region. I am therefore in a hurry to harness every opportunity available to close the development gap between our district and that of other districts in the region.
The immediate past district chief executive for the area, Abdullahi Abdul Rahman, on his part, offered his gratitude to the president for giving him the opportunity to serve. He advised the new DCE to consult widely before taking any decision at the Assembly. He further charged the DCE to play an intermediary role between the government and supporters of the party.
We once again congratulate the honorable nominee, Honorable Muqtada Abdullahi, for his appointment to this enviable office of the District Chief Executive. This is an office of well-deserving young entrepreneur, full of commitments, challenges, and grounds for gaining variety of experiences. Precious coin is being established and to be made real by you with all its graded properties. A wealthy coin as medium of exchange and as a legal tender of value. Importantly stand to play and exhibit intermediary role between the government machinery on one side and the citizenry and the open society on the other side. As much is expected of the nominee when confirmed, much in the offering should stem from party affiliates, functionaries, the chiefs and opinion leaders of the entire constituency.
In attendance included the Northern Regional Minister, Alhaji Shani Alhassan Shaibu, the Regional Police Commander, COP Timothy Yosa, and Alhaji Inusa Dagomba, a leading member of the New Patriotic Party. At Saboba, the newly confirmed District Chief Executive, Honorable George Bengrini, has pledged to tackle sanitation and the deplorable roads in the area. Speaking to journalists after his swearing-in, Honorable Bengrini assured his district of his commitment in ensuring the Akufo-Addo government succeeds. According to him, he's in talks with the management of the Roads and Highways Department, and they have directed a contractor on some roads within the district.
Whatever agenda we have for the people of Saboba, they will get it before the end of my second term. I thank you all. In fact, even before my confirmation today, I was acting in the capacity of as a DC, and I never stopped my efforts to get the contractor back onto the road. I have traveled to Accra, I've met the minister, I've met the regional highway director, and as I talk to you today, the contractor has been paid to come back to work.
He further thanked the assembly members of the Saboba District for his endorsement.
I want to secondly thank all the assembly members for imposing this confidence that they have in me today again to serve them as the district executive of Saboba District Assembly.
The Northern Regional Minister, Alhaji Shani Alhassan Shaibu, who was present at the ceremony on his part, assured residents of the area of a municipality in the coming years.
We forever remain grateful to the chiefs and people of Saboba. Myself sitting here, I'm a native of Saboba. I didn't want to say it. I wanted us to finish this exercise for me to reveal my identity. Probably, most of you know me because I'm a native of Soso. And then passing through to Yendi, knows where Soso is. Those days, this is where we attended our middle school. After primary school in Soso, we would always come here to attend our middle school. I came here for only 1 year to attend middle school. That was somewhere in 1972 to obtain a municipal status once I'm in office. Your project today has further emboldened me so that when I'm going to speak to the president or the local government minister, I will be speaking with all the confidence that I desire to make Saboba a municipal.
Alhaji Inusa, also known as Dagomba Boy, a leading member of the NPP, on his part, made a passionate appeal to assembly members and the rank and file of the party to facilitate the confirmation of the remaining nominees throughout the region.
The assemblymen or the appointment of the MMDCs and the DCs, that's delayed, and now they've now appointed them. So people should hurry up and then approve them so that work will go through. So that this is my advice given to other assemblymen. You should try and then give everybody 100% so that work will go on. You know, there's no time. The time is not on our part. Tell the MMDC, those who have confirmed, they should try and listen to people. You know, they are now going to represent the government in their district, so that they should try and then help open their doors for everybody to come in to see what they want. If they ask you for something that you can try and help them, you do that for them.
Meanwhile, the confirmed chief executive for the Saboba District, Honorable George Bengrini, at the end of the polls garnered 34 votes out of the 37 with 3 no votes.